know.
Crackheads?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Nearly everywhere.
Everywhere?
Basically, yeah.
There's no respect for it. No one cares for it anymore.
Right. Crapton or clacton, mate?
Crapton, 100% Crapton.
It's a busy day, but come on, you need someone to sort this out. That is absolute filth. Yeah, this is much better. Look at this. Something's whipping me from underneath the seat. Right, we've got exclusive access, everyone.
Very exclusive.
Saying earlier as well, good for a serial killer movie. Hey, look at this. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of A Day in the UK. Today, we are in Clacton in Essex, the Essex Seaside Resort on the east coast. Used to be a fishing village, and in the late 19th century was turned into a resort. And the Victorians were flooding into Clacton, enjoying their lovely hotels, getting onto the pier. The pier, 1871 that was opened, although I think dates back to about 1865. But it was really after the war that tourists were flooding into Clacton. They had a Butlins as well. The Butlins are since gone, which leads me to ask the question, is this Crapton or Clacton? Because if you check out the reviews online, right, there's some dodgy reviews. People seem to feel that the area has deteriorated. I need to check in with the locals about this as well. So is this Crapton or Clacton? Come with me. Let's find out. Let's do it. Come on. Are you local?
Yeah.
What's it like round here?
It's okay. Yeah.
I've got a Crapton or Clacton. What would you say?
Clacton.
Bit of both.
Bit of both. Why a bit of both? What's the worst side and the best side?
Crackheads.
Depends who you know.
Crackheads?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Nearly everywhere.
Everywhere?
Basically, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it sounds a bit quite.
But only like the cracks of Clacton though.
Say again?
Not actually everywhere. There's like in like the little cracks of Clacton.
No, you sort of get that in lots of areas, don't you, really?
Yes.
And then the best parts, probably, I'm guessing, by the front. What would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pier.
Yeah. You like the pier, don't you?
Yeah.
Good place to live? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You're happy? There you go. Cheers, fellas. All the best. Cheers. All right, there you go. Bit of both. Crackheads. Right, I've found a gentleman. Hi, my friend. How long have you been here for? 20 years, you said?
20 odd years, yeah.
Has it changed in 20 odd years?
Oh, immensely, yeah.
In what way?
Shops closing,
Shops closing?
yeah. We had a down at that end of the road, we had a Sainsbury's post office.
Right.
To draw a lot of people down.
Really?
Sainsbury's closed, the post office closed.
Right.
Now it's like a dead horse town down there.
Seriously?
Yeah, all the shops are shut up.
You say it's got worse then?
Absolutely, yeah. I don't know, they're spending money up here, supposedly,
Yeah.
but it don't seem to get any better.
Really? I've heard they've redeveloped the front. They've redeveloped the pier and so on. Is that any better? Is that drawing more people in?
Yeah, the guys who own the pier are doing a brilliant job down there.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. There's no doubt about it. Like,
Right.
It's buzzing down there.
Right. All right, mate. Thanks very much. Cheers. You local, lovely? Are you local?
I am, yeah.
What's it like? How things changed down here? Is it any better? Any worse?
Like any other.
Like any other place? Are you happy here?
Yeah.
Yeah? There you go. Thanks. Right, it looks like a central part of the shopping centre here. Got an amusements over there, fish bar over there. Some shops down there. Let's head this way, shall we? Right, so we just came from Station Road. This is Pier Avenue. Let's have a look. All right, we've got a Clinton Cards, which is no longer a Clinton Cards. It's someone living rough, unfortunately. What else have we got here? Everything else tends to be, so far, looking open. This looks like a standard town centre, really. So the major bugbear so far is that people were saying the shops are shutting down, the shopping centre's naff, right? See, my argument would be, I think that's the case everywhere. Shops are shutting down everywhere, aren't they?
Kind of, yeah.
Do you guys live here?
Yeah.
If there's a good and bad really about this area, what would it be?
I don't know, there's not really...
Places are shit up.
Yeah.
Really? You think
it's not very good.
Yeah.
It's more bad than good.
Really? In what way?
Just look around.
Well, yeah, it's a holiday town,
Shit
really.
everywhere,
It's
yeah.
just, there's no money in it.
There's no respect for it. No one cares for it anymore.
Right.
It's like that. I mean, there's some people that do, don't get me wrong. Some people care for it, but...
Do you feel like it's deteriorated over time?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, massively.
100%.
In what way?
I feel like if the place was done up a bit more, there'd be a bit more respect for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I don't know, summertime, rubbish is thrown about everywhere.
Right.
And yeah.
Right.
It's just one of them, isn't
Holiday
it?
makers,
Yeah.
they don't really have respect.
Appreciate that. All the best. Thanks, guys. Alright, so this area so far I can see there's a few people drinking beers there, having some chips. See, now it's starting to feel like a seaside resort. Got a beautiful bridge over there, which, as from what I remember, leads to the sea. So far, as I come down near to the beach, it feels like it's getting better. It feels like the energy's better. Let's find out. Right, so I just spoke to a lovely couple of lads, right, and this is what they've said. They said the shopping situation is as it is because rents have been put up. So basically people can't afford to open up shops, and there's all these amazing shops that have been shut down because of that. So it's deteriorated in that way. And that makes sense why the town centre needs a bit of a scrub, because they've let it go. They've literally let it go, and it's probably not it's not getting the footfall that it used to get. They're talking about clubs as well. I think there was a club called, I think he said it was called Rumours or something like that. Any locals might be able to corroborate that. That shut down. There's only a little club called The Loft. So lots of changes, and unfortunately, so far as the town centre goes, not for the better. We cross the road and we go into the fun park. Very nice. Always looks beautiful in the sun, doesn't it? Right everyone, check this out. Pavilion Adventure Golf. I think this is quite good. Adult £4.50, child £4, family £15. And it is a 10-hole crazy golf course. That's fantastic. Cheap. Very good. Good for a family. Down here, you can see, as far as the eye can see, up there is Holland-on-Sea. And apparently, towards this way is the posh side. This is where you get the posh houses everyone's talking about. And there is the pier. Right, we're on this stunning bridge, which is over the pier gap. This is the pier gap. There's Weatherspoons. Tell you what, they've maintained this, haven't they? Look at this. This little rockery, this little garden here. Right, Marine Gardens, Green Flag Awards site. You can see here, sensory garden, sunken flower garden, all the different garden types there, memorial garden and chain plot, sunken rose garden, Mediterranean garden. Very nice, absolutely lovely. I believe it's probably the rose garden. Yep, let's head down. That's lovely. Totally different vibe, very relaxing. Peaceful, calm. Okay, we've got the 1920s garden. Right, this gent has agreed to have a little chat about Clacton. Crapton or Clacton? Eh?
Crapton, 100% Crapton.
Why 100%?
Yeah, no, just over the years it's been deteriorating.
Right.
Everything's shutting down. I mean, the pier, to be fair, it's had big investments.
Yeah.
There was like $1 million investments into it.
$1 million?
Yeah, a lot of money went into the pier, but then just the actual town centre in general has just been going down.
Why do you reckon it's naff? What is it about the town centre? I mean, I can see what you mean, but I want obviously your perspective.
I feel like a lot of the locals that would have grown up around here, they're all getting a lot older now. They're not out and about, and then it attracts a lot more tourism coming in, which isn't a bad thing. It's a good thing. It brings money to the town. Right. But then it just, a lot of the big shops and supermarkets just shut down, and then the actual locals start to move out of the place.
Do you reckon the locals have moved out because they feel it deteriorated?
Yeah, I reckon not a mass, but like definitely some. Yeah, 100%.
Worst parts of Clacton?
Worst parts?
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you. Probably the town centre, probably, just because I don't know. I've never liked it there. Back in the day when I was a youngster, it was alright. There was like fountains in the town centre.
Really?
Then
A bit of life.
Yeah, it was a bit of life.
It feels dead.
Yeah.
It feels like it needs a good scrub with
Yeah.
a good bit of bleach.
It does, yeah.
And the best part, if you're gonna, I know you're not a massive fan, but you're here.
Best part, probably just the seafront in general. In the summer, probably further down towards like Holland, that way. That's more, the sea's a bit more like cleaner.
I've heard that. I've heard towards Holland's much nicer.
If I was going for a swim with my family, I'd be going down to Holland instead of like right near the pier.
Cheers, Buzz.
You're welcome.
I'll let you get on your way.
All right,
enjoy. It's consistent, isn't it? We've got the research now. We've got the research. What's your opinion so far? Crapton or Clacton? Bit in the middle. We're coming across a big family having a lovely picnic. All right, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
All good? Yeah. Lovely. They're having a good picnic over there. Say again. Indian chapati.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Thank you very much.
I have a spare one.
Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from India, Punjab.
I've been to India, but I'm not sure. Whereabouts is the Punjab?
No.
North. You're in holiday?
Yeah.
How long for?
No, we are not from holiday. We are living here.
Oh, you live here. How long have you lived here for?
We live in like 17 years.
17 years. What's your feeling on Clacton? What's your thoughts on it?
It's nice beach.
Nice beach.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you to scoff all your food. Thanks very much. You know, I don't want to take your plate actually. So,
No problem, you can take.
no, I'm not going to take your plate. What I'm going to do, I'm going to eat this chapati, then we're going to get on. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. Nice to speak to you.
You too. Isn't that lovely? That's lovely, that is. Got a bit of food, got a Coke. What more can a man want in Clacton-on-sea on a summer's day? Right, let's go down to the beach, shall we? Let's see what the beach toilets are like, shall we? Cans. Jesus. Look at this. That is not what you want to see. Towel rails come off. Yuck. It's a busy day, but come on, you need someone to sort this out. That is absolute filth. Oh well. Okay, so we've just seen the busyness over at the pier near the beach. I'm not really a fan of busy beaches. I like it more secluded. So I've been told up here near the old Butlins is where it's a lot quieter and it's where the best beach is. So let's check it out. You've also got these lovely beach huts. Yeah, this is much better. Look at this. Yeah, see, I feel like I can breathe. Don't get me wrong, as you know, I love people, love connecting with people. But when it comes to beaches, I love it secluded. Not that this is majorly secluded, but it's much more space to breathe. I like a beach where I can just chill out and there's not loads of noise and clutter and craziness. You go near the pier, as great as it is, and obviously they've got live bands they play and they've got all the bars and everything else like that. I prefer to be in a more chilled area. Don't know about you, let me know. Right, we found where Butlins used to be. Huge area in front of me, which is now, I don't know how new this housing is, but it would have been all of this. And as you can see here, they've got all the information. Look, so that's where I am. And there you've got the chalet lines, the reception building, the heated pool there, all the chalets, the sports field, the boating lake. Isn't that amazing? Look at all this information there. When did it finish? That's the question. You're looking at on the former Butlins holiday camp, which stood on this site from 1936 to 1987. Now, something you may not know is that I used to be a Butlins redcoat in Ayr in Scotland. That's right. Was it 98 or 99? I'm gonna have to check out what year that was, but I had a brilliant time. It was in Ayr in Scotland. Don't think that's there anymore, but yeah, fantastic memories of being a Butlins redcoat. And it was funny enough, it was one of the things that I always wanted to do. For some reason, I don't know, there must have been some sort of emotional connection with Butlins when I was a kid. I don't even know, but there you go. Also everyone, check this out. The bridge that we walked across by the pier is called the Venetian Bridge, and that makes sense because if you've been to Venice, that's what the bridges look like. It was built to span the road now known as the Pier Gap. Yep. The road used to house shops selling all manner of tourist paraphernalia and beach essentials, but were cleared away to allow for improvements under the general beautifying programme. Venetian Bridge, in all its splendour, was built and remained strong until a few years ago when repair works were needed to stop the bridge from crumbling. Good stuff. Really nice board as well. Really nice information board right next to this Martello Tower. Right everyone, whilst I'm on the quieter beach here in Clacton, let me ask you a question. Are you planning this summer to go abroad or to the many beaches in the UK where it's going to be really busy and bustling, or festivals, in which case you're going to be around more people? More people, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's potential of catching colds, flus and airborne viruses. If you want a simple preventative, check this out. This is the BioSure Pro Protective Nasal Spray. Okay, it creates an invisible plume up your nostrils, preventing you from getting airborne viruses, works in seconds, lasts for 6 hours or 600 hours in total with this bottle. Very simple. You spray 2 in this nostril, 2 in this nostril, and you're protected for that 6 hours, and you can respray again. It's clinically proven against airborne viruses. It's also got something in it called ELAR, which is used in Listerine mouthwash, and what this does is prevent bacterial growth. Spray, protect and go, really easy. If you want to grab a little bottle like this, click in the right hand corner. From there, go to the checkout, type in Adam Day 10, that will give you 10% off. I'll leave a link under here in the description as well. Let's get on to the pier. So there's the bridge from the other side. Let's check it in. This went through regeneration a few years back. There's the 10-pin bowling. Wow, it is loud. Oh, that is lush. Love it. Huge amusements. Discovery Bay Adventure Play and Family Restaurant. This must have been the regeneration that they did here. Okay, Jurassic Pier. The opening of the Jurassic Pier 4D encounter. I don't know how long it's been open. Yeah, but this is great.
I am Willow.
Willow. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Okay, here we go.
Just this way. Did you want your photos done?
Oh, you can have your photo done, okay?
Right. Nice and easy. First photo. Massive smiles, massive thumbs up. Can you do that for me, please? Thank you very much. There's a dinosaur. Hands in the air. You're scared. Ah!
Oh yeah, this is great for the kids. Yeah, just me.
I'm going to give you these pair of protective goggles, and you can go to row 2 for me. That's the yellow row in the middle.
Alright.
Brilliant.
There we go.
Excited today?
Yeah, very excited.
Brilliant.
Thanks very much.
Love to hear that.
Cheers. Right. Turns out I might be getting on some kind of ride here. Nice.
You got this, Lily. Have an amazing tomorrow.
Alright, so it's a 4D experience. Look at this.
So please make sure you stay seated at all times.
Right. Whoa. Woo. Okay. Obviously it's 4D. It's 4D, so you're not going to see the clear picture, but it's awesome. The chairs are bumping, they're moving. Fantastic. Love it. Please. Something's whipping me from underneath the seat. It's a proper 4D experience. But I'm going to enjoy this and chat to you after. Right, we are done. Absolutely brilliant. So let me tell you, the chairs are moving around. It's a proper 4D experience. Underneath, you've got what I believe to be like a dinosaur whipping your legs. When the Tyrannosaurus Rex roars at you, you've got the air rushing in your face, and also the spit, the spray when you crash the car and the dinosaur roars, you get the spit going into your face as well, so you get soaked. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Bring your kids, love it. So here's the old pavilion. Now it is the Jolly Roger Arena. And they've got some information here, but look at this, look. Wow, this is how it used to look. Beautiful. The balcony of the new pier pavilion, opened in 1893, proved a very popular tourist attraction. The pier now is run by Billy and Elliot Ball, and they asked Norman Jacobs to write this incredible book. It's called Clacton-pier, the First 150 Years. Here's a little bit of information from that book. So it says here, although Clacton-pier was opened on the 18th of July 1871, its origins date back to 1865, and at that time, the area we now know as the centre of Clacton-on-sea was simply known as Clacton Beach, named after the nearby village of Great Clacton. Now in June or July of 1865, Joseph Yellowby Watson, and that's some name, auctioned the pier off, and it was bought by a one Peter Brough. Now, he saw the opportunity to create a plan and a brand new higher class seaside resort entirely to his own specifications and exactly as he wanted. Now incredibly, Brough bought the 50-acre site in 1865 for around £10,000, and the idea was to create a successful seaside resort. So here we are 150 years in and the pier still exists. Check out the book Clacton-pier, the First 150 Years. There's absolutely loads of information, brilliant photos inside there, and it's by Norman Jacobs. Check it out. We've got exclusive access upstairs to see the old part of the theatre on the second floor. Incredible, let's do it. Right, inside the Jolly Roger, straight away we're hit with the Jurassic Pier advert. Just been to see that, fantastic. Look at these old pillars. Would have been here probably from the early 19th century. Look at this. You can see that this used to be a circus. Look at the canopy over the top. Look at all the lights, all the original lighting. You can just imagine the trapeze artists swinging back and forth from there. I think they had lions and tigers and elephants. It would have been a real spectacle. But let's talk a little bit more about it, shall we? Here's another nugget of gold in the Clacton-pier book. Chapter 19. The first circus to be staged on Clacton-pier was Stevenson's Excelsior Stage Circus, which opened the Ocean Theatre in 1928. But the first permanent home for a circus came in 1936 following the widening of the pier entrance and removal of the Blue Lagoon dance hall to the right hand side of the pier. People absolutely loved this circus because alongside your usual circus acts like trapeze and juggling, so on and so forth, and clowns, they also had comedy black bears, sea lions, lions and also elephants. And the elephants gave Clacton a new attraction as holiday makers used to turn out especially to see them take their morning dip in the sea before appearing at the circus shows. Craig, how new is this theatre?
It's the oldest part of the pier. It's the oldest structural building on the pier.
But this part's the newest part, isn't it?
So basically, if you look at it from the outside,
yeah,
it's been clad to try and preserve it.
Okay.
So we're actually physically in the oldest part of Clacton-pier.
This here used to be part of the actual theatre. Used to be upstairs on the second floor. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. So
right.
where this line is here, that's
right.
the balcony. We'll take you up there in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
See the old column there. So that's the floor, and then the stage
that was the
is
floor.
just behind that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, can we have a look at the stage?
Yeah.
Wicked. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, we've got exclusive access, everyone.
Very exclusive.
Very, very exclusive. Look at these beams. Look at this this old metalwork. It's amazing, isn't it? So you can walk all the way around this as well.
Go in, you can come all the way back round yourself. It's safe.
Oh wow, it's amazing. And this here was the second floor.
Yeah.
So basically, people, I'm sure, with their top hats and tails, would have been walking along here and probably waiting to, you know, enter the theatre here, which would have been here on the second floor.
Yeah.
Great place to film, actually. Saying earlier as well, good for a serial killer movie. Hey, look at this. Right. So this was the original stage.
So we're upstairs, and this was the stage area. So we're actually behind the stage at the moment.
Right, right.
That's the remnants of the height of the stage.
Yeah, I can see, and we're standing under it, right? This would have been.
So this is actually this is the floor.
Yeah. Oh, but look at that, the old original lighting. That is absolutely epic.
And obviously over in that corner.
How amazing.
Is an old lighting control unit.
Right, let's have a look.
I wouldn't quite call it a desk, but it was.
This was the old lighting control unit.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Look at this ironwork. Amazing. Wow, it's fantastic.
It's a stunning building, and hopefully one day it will be stunning again.
And so here, what's interesting, so here's the stage right here.
Yep.
This would have been the stage. We're actually standing on where the stage would have been. Over there would have been all the seating on the second floor.
On the second floor. Parts of the old scenic cloth as well.
Parts of the old scenic cloth dangling down. I love that. And look, there's the actual, you can see where the actual stage was right here. This is the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All the pieces of wood. This was probably the stage here. These pieces of wood that have been taken up.
Yeah, it will have been.
Right, our trip to Clacton has come to an end. I feel like it's a tale of two towns. Here's the question for you: Crapton or Clacton? Which one do you think it is? I think somewhere in between. On one hand, you've got the town which needs a lot more investment. They need to get decent shops there. There's a lot of pawnbrokers, a lot of charity shops. And I think the people that live here are quite disillusioned. Different for the tourists. The tourists get to enjoy where the money has been pumped into. The gardens are lovely. They've obviously done the pier up, and you can have a nice spot here along the beach. It's clear that's where the investment has been put in. But they need to clean up their act for the people that live here, especially in the town centre and around the surrounding areas where people actually live. Other than that, I've had a great time. Hope you have too. I'll catch you soon. Cheers.